So we've got a name for the point of where the business owner is now choosing to work rather than have to work. What I've noticed with business owners is they also have a number of what they either want their business to be worth or what they think it's worth. So you used in that previous example, the Freedom Point was like a 5 million valuation, but sometimes a business owner in that situation says, yeah, but I want to sell my business for 10. So there's a number that they've locked into. Now it's a number they've just grasped out of the air or whatever. It's just it's always a 2, 5, 10, 20 type of number. Those ones keep coming up again and again, depending on the life cycle of the business. Do you have a name for that number?
No, I would just adjust that and call that their freedom point. What ends up happening, though, my experience has been more often than not that they have their number, and when you back in like the cash flow lifestyle they really want, it's usually at a value that they think is scary until they realize how much control they have over accelerating the value from this current point to that point in the future. And so that's all part of, I have the discussion. I built out a little tool called the Freedom Point Calculator, which addresses that. Number one, figuring out what's the value at which the freedom point that they need to sell. But then it also takes into account a generic discussion, because we haven't done a valuation yet at this point, about what's your current revenue, what's your current profit, and some generic range of multiples gives us an understanding of kind of what your business is likely to be worth. And we compare that to the freedom point value. Usually they need to grow even into that.
Yeah.
So when you just calculate it as, in order to kick out the $500,000 a year, whatever it is, I need the business to be worth X $million. Usually there's a gap between the current value and that. Yeah. So even if they have a bigger number past it, that's fine.
Yeah.